One of the most powerful things you can do as a man is start to realize that your attention is a commodity, that women rely on your attention in order to increase their value. One of the most important things for a man to do is you need to initially set boundaries. If it's somebody new, I'm only going to text them 2 times in one day, because women are constantly trying to figure out how available you are. And if you are too available as a man, it will diminish attraction. I don't care if you're a CEO, an NBA player. I don't care if you just live in the bottom of the earth. You cannot always respond to them. Women are attracted to men who are not responsive to them on the drop of a dime. Okay? I'm gonna say this one more time. Women are attracted to men who are not responsive on a drop of a dime. This is why they love a man who has a lot of businesses going. This is why they love the player. This is why they like the guy who runs the streets, because he's got so much shit going on, he doesn't respond. The guy who runs the streets, the CEO, he is not on a dating app. Do you understand? He is busy. He is crossing women left and right. Matter of fact, he don't even care. The guy in the streets, the player, they don't care either. That is what they are attracted to, because it's exclusive. Women love exclusive things. They love the Chanel bag. Okay, the little ones, they want the Coach. They want the Coach bag, all right? But man, Chanel might put a bag out that's only going to be 10 Chanel bags this season. That's why they want it. That's how women operate. But you have to realize this, is that a lot of women have an underlying ulterior motive about things. That a woman will compliment you, a woman will gift you, she will do things for you in order to prompt to receive something later, because they have manipulation ingrained in them. If they want a relationship out of you, it's because it benefits them. As a man, you have to know this. So I'm gonna give you an example. This is an example. So I've been dating a few women. You know, I have post breakup, out here getting myself together, working out, doing my things. So now I'm dating a few women. So this is how women think. You have to hang out with a woman and let her fantasize about you when you're gone, because the attraction of a woman happens in the absence, not when you go out. Give her a great experience, and then you must pull away. Women are obsessed with a man who knows a push-pull method. So I'm gonna give you an example. You can't plan. Most women are avoidant on social media. Most women who are attractive are avoidant on social media. So it would not behoove you or benefit a man to make plans. You need to cross lines with her in your everyday routine. And she'll be like, okay, do you want to go out and go get a drink? And we're like, all right, cool. Let's go get a drink. Have a good time, blah, blah, blah. Okay? She wants to see how thirsty you are if you're going to try to put yourself to, hey, do you want to come over? Or can I come over to your spot, right? She is constantly testing how hungry he is. Let me see his sexual market value. So in order for you to switch the game up, you need to always cut it short before she does. So the example I went out with, we at the gym, and she's like, you want to go get a beer? I'm like, cool. We go get a beer, right? We ended up going to get a couple beers, get something to eat, and then she was all like, well, you know, I'm not that hungry, da-da-da-da. Or you just want to get like a little, you know, a 12-inch pizza. And as a man, this is important too. You got to play these little subtle mind games. You got to show resources. When the person came by, I was like, give me the 18-inch. Then I was like, give me 2 beers and give me 3 shots. And she was like, 3 shots? I told the waitress, give a shot to somebody out there that's going to help you get a tip. And the waitress smiled. She smiled. Because as a man, you have to do these subtle gestures to show resources. Before you know it, She's all like, okay, this is true story. Let me go take you to go meet my mom. My mom is watching my dogs. Go by the house. The mom is like, oh, blah, 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 great to meet you, da, da, da. And then all of a sudden we go down to the bar. And then we go to the bar, it's a Hispanic bar. They got a salsa night. And we go in there and people, we vibing. And people come up and she's just like, damn, why does everybody come up to him? Social proof. They're obsessed with social proof. Okay? After that, we leave. And she was like this, well, what do you want to do? I was like, I'm going home. She's like, what? She couldn't believe I was going home. She was waiting for me to say, I want to go with you. So boom. Now what you can do the next day, don't text. This is huge. Do not text. Wait for a woman to text. Wait for her mind to wander. So I see her in passing. This is how attraction must build with a woman. This is how it must build. So then she's all like, okay, well, what's going on with you this weekend? When a woman says, what's going on with you this weekend? Do not respond and say, oh, nothing. Do not respond and say, oh, I'm just sitting at home. If you have nothing going on and you sitting at home, do not respond to that. So she's like, damn. All right, I see him at the gym again. And she's like, well, do you want to go out? You want to you want to go to church? So I was like, I said, cool. I go to church. She's like, damn. He go to gym. He go to bar. He can go to church, all this dynamics. So she put me in a church social scene. Brought her friends. She brought a couple of friends, right? So I go to church. I got no issue. Get dressed up. Go to church. Praise God. And she's watching the way I carry myself. Church gets dismissed. We walk out. True story. I let her and her friends walk out. It's a big church here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And she saw me socializing. And then her friends were all like this, where'd he go? And she said, you know, wherever we go out, he always knows somebody. That is important for a man. You have to be able to socialize with people. Once again, this is huge. They constantly need social proof because they can't make the choice for themselves, right? So you got to realize how your attention. So now she's all like, okay, you want to run a few errands. I'm like, okay, we'll go run a few errands. Before you know it, run a few errands. Before you know it, went and got something to eat. And here she goes again, trying to test me. Trying to test me to see if I come home. This is what women think. Okay? This is how you got to, this is the power. She said this exactly. She said, have you ever been in my bedroom? Now, I've been in her apartment, right? In her head, she wasn't sure if I've been to her bedroom because a woman has to always imagine and fantasize the relationship. A woman has to always imagine and fantasize sex with you before they actually do it. That's why you have to give them time. I'm telling you right now, in the comments, if you made it this far, you got to talk about be patient. A man can control the relationship if he is patient and not desperate. And you can also not give your time to them. I'm talking about you can't follow them on multiple social medias. You should not be fast to respond. You need to be patient as a man. She is going to try to test you with sex. The next thing she do, let me tell you what. You know what they do when it don't work. When it don't work, you know what they do? They start sending the nude pictures. The pictures where they naked. I mean, it's like, man, it's like clockwork, bro. These women can't even help themselves. They have to rely on sexuality to reel you in because a woman is trying to get a man to put down an emotional down payment. Why is this man not getting attached to me? Why can I go to the gym with him? Why can I go out to eat with him? Why can I go to church with him? And this man's not trying to sleep with me? Huh? Oh, she's confused. Okay, so let me pull out my tactic. The last card I got left. Let me take my shirt off. Let me get her some panties and take a picture and send it to him. I'm telling you right now, this is the tactics they do. This is true Hollywood story. It is, you have to know you ain't special. Okay, you have to know you're not special. She just doesn't know what to do. So it is your job as a man to be like this. I am going to break her from that behavior. It's your job as a man to say, like, I don't tolerate that. I don't respond to that. That does not turn me on. A woman wants to be corrected from that behavior because they are sick of acting like that. That's what a lot of guys don't know. You hear me? They sick of acting like it. They don't even know what to do. Do you understand? That's why when she does that, I don't even respond. Now, when you don't respond, this is what happens. It creates an exuberant amount of an anxiety. But this is the key. With women, anxiety leads to desire. When you don't answer, it leads to desire. When you don't respond, you got to make her wonder, okay? So when she does stuff like that, you shouldn't be like, ooh, damn, girl, look. That's not your girl. Don't think in your head, I'm not that special when she's doing that to me. These women play games in order to get attention. But the one they want is the one who doesn't give it to them. So we're here to change the game. So let's go. Let's stay focused. Let's realize the ulterior motive. It's in it for them. Do not get geeked up when you get the picture. When they in their panties or showing themselves. No, realize who you are and do not get distracted on what you're doing. And either she's going to have to change your behavior or she has to exit your life. Now it's your choice and you make the choice what's best for you. Stay strong, Kings.